What if the secret to a long, happy life isn't just what you eat, or even how much you exercise, but what gets you out of bed each morning? Welcome to Listen and Grow Books. In today's audiobook summary, we journey through Ikigai, the Japanese secret to a long and happy life, by Hector Garcia and Francesc Miralles. Ikigai is a Japanese concept that blends purpose, joy, and meaning. It's about finding the intersection of what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. Let's explore this blend of philosophy, longevity, and joy across thoughtful segments. Each ends with an anchor you can carry into your daily life. What is Ikigai? The word Ikigai can be roughly translated as a reason to live or a reason to get up in the morning. It's the convergence of what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. Unlike the Western pursuit of happiness through external rewards, Ikigai is inward. It's rooted in purpose. You don't chase it, you uncover it. Ikigai is personal and unique to each individual. It could be writing, gardening, teaching, or caring for family. The point is, it keeps you moving and gives your life meaning beyond obligations. Imagine waking up tomorrow knowing exactly why you want to begin your day. That feeling, that pull, is what Ikigai gives you. It transforms ordinary routines into rituals and gives your story a thread of coherence. Example: in Okinawa, home to one of the world's highest concentrations of centenarians, people continue to garden, teach, cook, or care for others well past 100. They don't retire from life. They live with Ikigai. Anchor this insight. Your Ikigai doesn't have to be grand. It only has to matter to you. The longevity village of Ogimi. Much of the book focuses on Ogimi, a small village in northern Okinawa. Here, people live longer, not just in years, but in vitality. Researchers found that it wasn't just diet or genes that kept residents healthy. It was strong social connections, a deep sense of purpose, daily movement through walking, gardening, and chores, mindfulness in everything they do. They eat mostly plant-based diets, rich in vegetables, tofu, and green tea. But more than diet, it's their rhythm of life that keeps them young. They also follow Hara-Hachi-Bu, a Confucian teaching that encourages eating only until you are 80% full. It prevents overeating and reinforces mindful consumption. Quote, "Being busy doing things that matter to you is one of the secrets to staying young." Example: a 102-year-old woman rises daily at 6 a.m, tends her garden, and meets friends to laugh and sing. Her joy isn't tied to the past, it's planted in her daily rituals. Anchor this insight. Longevity isn't about stopping aging. It's about continuing to live with joy and curiosity. The power of flow. Flow is a mental state where time melts away, distractions vanish, and you're immersed in what you're doing. Ikigai often lives in this state. Flow is not about perfection. It's about engagement. You may not even notice how long you've been working because you're so connected to the task. Flow also fosters resilience. When you have a skill that matches a challenge, your brain lights up with focus and satisfaction. This, in turn, reduces stress and fuels well-being. Example: a craftsman in Tokyo loses track of hours while shaping pottery. A writer, absorbed in words, forgets lunch. Flow connects you with your Ikigai. Quote, "Concentrating on one thing at a time may be the single most important factor in achieving flow." Anchor this insight. Whatever you're doing, do it with presence. Flow deepens your life. Small joys, daily rituals. The Japanese value simplicity and presence. Rather than chasing highs, they savour the little things. A shared tea ceremony, a walk through the forest, arranging flowers, preparing a simple meal. These rituals slow life down. They anchor joy in the present moment. They also ground our attention. Rituals provide us with structure and emotional safety. When we begin the day with intention, even something as simple as making tea, we infuse life with meaning. Example, instead of rushing through breakfast, an Okinawan elder blesses the meal, eats slowly, and ends with a smile of gratitude. Their day is structured not around productivity, but balance. Rituals like calligraphy, tai chi, and bonsai gardening aren't just hobbies, they're gateways to mindfulness. Anchor this insight. Joy isn't found in more, but in noticing what already is. Moai, the power of community. Ikigai is rarely solitary. In Okinawa, people belong to Moai, a group of friends who commit to supporting each other for life. Moais offer emotional, financial, and spiritual companionship. They're not just friend groups, they're life anchors. They check in regularly, share meals, help during illness, and celebrate wins together. This sense of belonging reduces stress and increases happiness. Modern cities often lack this kind of rooted connection. But we can build our own Moai, starting with one meaningful conversation at a time. Example: 5 elderly men meet every afternoon to share stories, play cards, and check on each other's families. This daily connection is vital. Quote, "Shared joy is double joy. Shared sorrow is half sorrow." Anchor this insight. Your community is your emotional immune system. Nurture it. Resilience and anti-fragility. Ikigai isn't about avoiding hardship. It's about facing it with grace. Japanese culture embraces wabi-sabi, the beauty of imperfection, and gaman, the virtue of endurance through dignity. The centenarians interviewed all shared this mindset. Life has hard seasons, but we adapt, we accept, we keep going. They don't obsess over youth. They celebrate seasons. They bend with the wind like bamboo but don't break. Resilience in this context isn't about being tough. It's about being flexible. Anti-fragility is not just enduring stress, it's growing from it. Example: after a typhoon destroys her home, an 89-year-old woman rebuilds with her neighbours. She smiles and says, "This is life. We help. We begin again." Anchor this insight. A meaningful life isn't perfect, it's resilient. Ikigai and your life today. You don't have to live in Okinawa to live with Ikigai. Ask yourself, what do I love to do so much I lose track of time? What small act brings me joy each day? How can I serve others with my skills? Who are the people I can rely on? You don't need a big life overhaul, just a small daily return to what matters. Start with 10 minutes of silence. Write in a journal. Call someone who makes you laugh. Plant a herb, cook a slow meal, read a paragraph with presence. That is Ikigai in action. Ikigai doesn't promise a problem-free life, but it does promise a purposeful one. And that, in the end, may be the best kind of wealth. Anchor this insight. Ikigai isn't a destination, it's a daily direction. Conclusion: living with Ikigai. Ikigai teaches us that the path to a joyful and long life lies not in dramatic change, but in meaningful consistency. Do what you love, move with purpose, connect often, be present, age with curiosity, and above all, wake each day with something to look forward to. Quote, "Our Ikigai is different for all of us, but one thing we have in common is that we are all searching for meaning." If you enjoyed this audiobook summary, please like, follow, and subscribe to Listen and Grow Books. And if you're ready to deepen your journey, consider reading Ikigai by Hector Garcia and Francesc Miralles. Until next time, slow down, breathe deeply, and live with Ikigai.